This is the McCurdy Real Estate at Auction Varsity Pregame Show. Coach Christina Commons reviews the last varsity game and takes a look at today's upcoming contest. Sponsored by McCurdy Real Estate at Auction. Real estate, but better. And now, let's join Coach Commons with Kevin Arkin.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wichita Northwest. It is playoff time, and the regional semifinal contest in 6A West will take place at the top of the hour. The Grizzlies will take on the East High Blue Aces right here at home at Northwest. We're joined, as always, before every varsity contest by our head coach, Christina Commons, and this interview being brought to you by McCurdy Real Estate and Auction, real estate, but better. Coach, you finished the regular season on a high note over at West High and finishing 9-7 on the season. And, you know, I don't know how you feel about losing 7 times during the season, but, you know, you're coming off a high note, and now it's playoff time. Everybody's 0-0.
Yeah, I mean, the losing the 7 that we did, but I also have to think back of the who did we lose to. We lost against the top teams, most of those. So that doesn't faze me too much. It got us prepared to what we're going to face in postseason, and be ready for more of those challenging games. It'll be interesting with what we can give. I think everybody at this point, you don't know what you're going to have with the end of the year, because injuries have happened. Are kids healthy enough? Do we have the end of the year kind of slump where your kids are like, I'm ready for summer? So it'll be interesting to see what other teams are bringing to the table as well.
Well, you talk about the I'm ready for summer routine. You've got a bunch of kids on the team who are no longer students. They've all graduated.
Yeah, and those are even kind of harder to kind of get back as well, with official graduation happening on Monday next week. I'm so proud of them and happy for them, but I'm still glad that they're still willing to come out for practice and games.
Okay, let's talk about our opponent. We are playing one of the opponents that we've already played this year and won against right here at home, East High. What do you think will be different tonight versus the first time we played them?
I mean, we played them at home, so we were back on the grass field. Our field is a little bit nicer, I feel like, even now compared to what it was from the start. So that'll be a different kind of texture for them to get used to. But I think more importantly is what we're bringing to the table. I think we've kind of changed and developed as a team as well. We've changed up formations. We've kind of worked on different type of passing and scenarios within our team. So it'll be really interesting to see how they're ready to handle that from us.
And, of course, I'm sure they've made adjustments as well. Fred Koepp is certainly no slouch as a coach. He knows what we brought to the table last time we played him, and I know he's practiced for that and trying to make adjustments for that.
Oh, yeah, and his team has made what I would consider, I think they've made some great gains because they've ended up with some wins that I was kind of like, ooh, that would be an interesting one to see who benefits, and they ended up benefiting. So it'll be fun to watch. All
righty, big game tomorrow night, and, of course, we've got to talk about the injury situation. We've had so much of it of late. So let's start with our 2 goalkeepers. Are they with us or not with us for the game?
As far as I know, right now, they are not. Neither one of them has gone through the concussion protocols yet. But getting one back, Helena, her playing goalie back in Germany. She's going to be somebody to kind of watch out for us. Then I got Isbell Santiago from JV who stepped up and came in, and she's willing to be there for us as well. So I do have 2 people that are mentally prepared and ready to be in that role for us. So it'll be really interesting. Other than that, health-wise, I mean, it's just the normal kind of bangs and bruises that we've been having on and off throughout the season. So once we kind of can get a goalie that has, that's been there in those spots, would be nice. But at the same time, I think as a team, we've gotten to where we've had so many different injuries from certain people or people being out, that whoever I put in there, the 11 that I go with, they fight hard for each other at any moment.
All righty. Well, I'm optimistic in spite of the fact that our 2 starting goalies are not available. I'm still very optimistic. We've still got a great defensive line in front of whoever's in goal. And I get the impression you haven't made that decision yet, and I'm not going to press you for it. But we got a great defensive back line in front of whoever's going to be in goal. That's a big plus going for us. And we've been popping a few balls in the net of late, and that's also a good thing because we're going to need to score a few goals.
Oh, yeah, and I think having West be that last one for us, we had a couple even score that you may not have picked out being those scorers. Like, it was kind of nice to see different people get that opportunity. But I hope that also gives them the realization of this is what we need to do, and it's okay if I make this shot or take this opportunity. And so they just needed to build some confidence.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be very optimistic and tell you this. First of all, thank you for being with us all year before every game. I know that it takes time away from your schedule, and I sure appreciate it. And I know people at home really do want to hear what you have to say. So, that's a big thing, and thanks for doing that. And I'm also going to be an optimist and tell you, best of luck tonight against East High, and I'm looking forward to a visit on Thursday before our next game against either Campus or Washburn.
Yes, thank you.
Head coach Christina Commons on our pregame visit. Stay tuned. McCurdy Real Estate and Auction will join us for a 60-second timeout. Then we'll be back with the starting lineup and the play-by-play of today's regional semifinal against the East High Blue Aces. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly Soccer.
I'm ready.
Me too.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Whole marketing campaign of this property and sold right.
Shall we book it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think this is it.
Hey man, you going out for football?
Band class still needs you, man. Kansas students have choices to do or not to do. The Kansas State High School Activities Association urges everyone to participate because when activities stop, nobody wins.
Wichita Northwest Grizzlies soccer is on the air. Welcome to everyone in Grizzly Nation to another webcast of your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies as they take on the best teams in Kansas and pursue a 6A state title. Follow your Grizzlies all season long on youtube.com/NWHSGrizz. Today's webcast is brought to you through the support of the many sponsors of this year's Eric Profit Scholarship Golf Tournament, including the following: Mel Hambledon Ford on the big corner of 119th West in Kellogg. We're better. We're proving it. You be the judge. Thank you, Lisa Hamilton. And by Aerotech Engineering, 5555 North 119th Street West in Mays, serving customers that rank among the world's largest manufacturers of civilian and military aircraft. Thank you, Tom Simon, and everyone at Aerotech Engineering. by Tom Lassiter and Fleeson, Gooing, Colson, and Kitch, attorneys in the Epic Center at 301 North Main. We believe our clients' best interests and needs are our own. By Intrust Bank of Wichita, 105 North Main with branches throughout Sedgwick County. Intrust is built on value. We change to meet the times, but we will never change our principles. By Dan Garreau and the law firm of Dugan & Garreau, experts in personal injury, business law, workers' compensation, wills, and trusts. Now at their new location at 3636 North Ridge Road, Suite 100. By McCurdy Real Estate and Auction on East 13th Street, just east of K96, serving Kansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma for over 40 years. Real estate, but better. By the Joe and Judy Coughlin and the Chris and Jan Schumacher families, strong supporters of Grizzlies soccer through the Eric Prophet Memorial Soccer Fund. By Emerson Biggins, 808 East Douglas at the east edge of Old Town. Come visit Emerson Biggins and enjoy the great food, cold brews, and hospitality of Luis Lopez and his staff today. By Hurricane Sports Bar at the corner of 13th and Tyler. Luis Lopez has brought his hospitality west to make it convenient to Grizzly Nation. By Credit Union of America, where members are the owners. With branches all over the Wichita metro area, Credit Union of America stands ready to serve you. By Todd Eflin Narrates. Hey, that's me. Voiceovers for audiobooks, product or promotional videos, telephone systems, and business commercials. By the Robert L. Gould Foundation, a philanthropic trust assisting the educational needs of young people at Northwest for over 10 years. By the Eric Prophet Memorial Soccer Fund, providing scholarship assistance to Northwest soccer seniors each year through the support of the Eric Prophet Scholarship Golf Tournament. And by the many other sponsors who make this webcast possible. And now, to the field and to the voice of the Grizzlies, Kevin Arkin.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wichita Northwest, getting set for the introduction of the players and the start of today's regional semifinal. Feel free to chat all you want.
It's a beautiful day out today. Thankfully, so far, very little wind. However, I do expect it to change just because it's early and it's Kansas.
Thanks for coming out early, guys. How are you? Good. How's everything going? Life is good.
Looks like the captains have met. I'm not sure which way anything went. Varsy's getting ready to line up.
I'm going to turn my pot up so they pick that She's wearing her regular number.
Yep. That's why she...
That's good to know.
Yes.
I'd rather have the goalie first.
Yeah, well...
Yes, I won't. ladies and gentlemen. Let's meet the starting lineups for both teams, beginning with the East High Blue Aces, dressed in white today. In goal for the Blue Aces, a junior, number 00, Jocelyn Villarreal. Freshman midfielder, number 1, Lillian Sun. Junior defender, number 2, Joanna Montañez. Junior forward, number 4, Amaya Hamilton. Junior defender, number 7, Dalila Kazeta. Junior midfielder, number 8, Lana Shaheen. Senior midfielder, number 9, Trinity Perry. Sophomore midfielder, number 10, Sloan Featherby. Senior forward, number 13, Haid Flores. Sophomore defender, number 14, Marlon Landeros Ballin. Sophomore defender, number 17, Alyssa Autry. And freshman midfielder, number 19, Ashley Montañez. The Blue Aces are coached by Fred Kep. He's assisted by Diego Garcia and Rodrigo Amaya. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wichita East High Blue Aces. And now, the starting lineup for your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies. On defense, a sophomore, number 8, Ingrid Para. On defense, a senior, number 10, Susana Ontiveros. At midfield, a sophomore, number 11, Amaya Alvarez. At forward, a senior, number 12, Savannah Randall. At midfield, a senior, number 14, Marari Flores. At midfield, a junior, number 16, Raylan Grant. On defense, a senior, number 17, Kaylin Heath. At midfield, a freshman, number 18, Aliciana Rodriguez. At forward, a sophomore, number 20, Kaylin Mueller. On defense, a junior, number 21, Lillian Schilling. And your goalkeeper for the Grizzlies, a senior, number 23, Helena Kelting. Grizzlies are coached by Christina Commons. She's assisted by Michelle Lawrence. Ladies and gentlemen, your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Please play. Whoops.
Nope. Wrong one.
Wrong one. Oops. Team managers for the Grizzlies are Tommy Roberts, Jaleesa Hernandez, Violet Gunn, and Emily Bravo. Training staff of the Grizzlies is headed by Tommy Gonzalez. His services are furnished courtesy of Ascension Via Christi Sports Medicine. Your official scorer is David Nick. We want to take a moment to thank some of the sponsors who make Grizzly Soccer possible. They include Mel Hamilton Ford, Aerotech Engineering, Emerson Biggins, Credit Union of America, Dugan and Giroux Attorneys, Robert L. Gould Foundation, Gecko Painting, Security First Title, ABC, Discount Liquors, the Kansas Joint and Spine Specialists, and the families of Tom Lassiter, Joe and Judy Coughlin, and Chris and Jan Shoemaker.
I was going to say, you're going to need that.
I'm going to need this here shortly. Glad to have you all on board for this regional semifinal. The winner will, in all likelihood, travel to Washburn Rural on Thursday. The loser will call it a season. In the first half, East High will defend the south goal. In goal for the Blue Aces, junior number 00, Jocelyn Villarreal. In goal for your Grizzlies, number 23, Helena Kelting. All righty. Well, I'm ready for a good game. How about you there, Miss Ashley?
I am ready for a really good game. It was a good game the last time we played them, and I expect nothing different.
I would not expect anything different either. Brian Naughton, by the way, in the center of the field, I don't mind telling you, this is my own personal opinion, he is one of the best.
I would actually agree with that.
And we're underway. Grizzlies in blue playing from right to left as you watch this game. On the near side, Parra gives it to Raylan Grant. Alvarez now back to Parra, and Parra sends it back. Kaylin Heath gets it back to center, where the Blue Aces intercepted. Raylan Grant fighting for it as his Parra goes out of play. It will stay with Northwest. Just underway, first half. Regional semifinal. It's for all the marbles. And we consider ourselves very fortunate that East High tied a game. That's the only reason we're here. They finished 8-7-1. We finished 9-7. And that gave us the home field advantage for this one playoff round. The only way we would have a second home game would be if Washburn Rural were to get upset by Campus. That game will start in an hour. And that is very unlikely, as Campus is the bottom seed in this bracket.
Yeah, some sort of miracle would have to happen, or
I think everybody on the Washburn Rural team would have to have a stroke before.
Yes, I would agree.
There's a shot across the bow, and it goes wide. Still in play, and Grizzlies hustle over to get it and send it back toward midfield. Flores with it. Decent crowd on hand for a 5 o'clock start. We had to start the game early. Most of the playoff games start at 6. We moved it up an hour because Northwest has a instrumental and choral concert tonight at 7. And several of our girls are participating in that. And they're doing it for a grade. So they have to be there. It's a command performance. So I wouldn't be a bit surprised that for those girls involved with that program, should this game go into overtime, they would not be playing.
Well, I just would ask them to just get business done.
Yeah, let's get it done now. Bringing it down the floor, that's Maya Hamilton for East High. She's got Kaylin Heath blocking her passing lane, and Heath pokes it away. Para comes up to fight for it, gets it, and back to Heath. Nice play by Ingrid Para. Heath now gets around Hamilton and sends it up on the near side. Kaylin Mueller right below us. Tried to center it to A-Rod, but ball didn't get there, and now it's kicked out of play, and it will be a throw-in for Northwest. We want to send our special thanks to Bill Faflick and Jeremy Holliday at the Kansas State High School Activities Association up in Topeka for their assistance in getting us the rights to this game and being able to broadcast it to you live. Couldn't have done it without them. And gentlemen, thank you very much. And I'll be seeing you guys in 2 weeks over at Wichita State for 5A softball. Down the floor it comes. There's a big crossing pass. Too far for everybody, and Savannah Randall couldn't get a hold of it, but sent out to midfield in the direction of A-Rod, and she can't get to Para, rather, and she can't get to it. Goes out of play. It will be another throw-in for Northwest, and coming up to handle this one is Amaya Alvarez. And she lifted her foot, so that'll be a turnover. And East High will throw it in. 4.5 minutes gone. First half, no score. There's one headed back out by Kaylin Heath. We're going to miss her next year.
We absolutely are. But I've also heard about some players that I know that are coming in that they may be able to help fill some of that, which will be good.
That's part of high school. You're constantly rotating in and out. And, you know, as one leaves, others have to come. Every time somebody leaves, we say, I don't know how we're going to get by without you. And we do it every year.
Yep.
And every school does the same thing we're doing.
You know, but at the same time, the number of seniors you lose each year, always varies.
And this is probably the most we've lost in 1 year for the girls since I've been here.
Oh, wow.
We lost 10. You know, we had 1 year where we had the entire senior night ceremony for one person. I told her on her bio to write her life history so I'd have something to talk about. Centering pass. And there to get it is Villarreal, the junior goalkeeper for East High. And her punt is low. If you're wondering about wind, the Grizzlies have what wind there is. And Ashley had to open her big trap about there being no wind because the wind just picked up.
Yeah, just a little bit.
A little bit. But it's not very bad. It's probably 10 to 15.
Yeah, this is still nothing compared to what we have been playing.
No, we had no clean underwear alerts today.
At least not for the moment.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Weather forecast for the night is for thunderstorms late coming in from western Kansas, and there's not a cloud in the sky as we look around now. So we're not going to have any problem with this game.
Yeah, there hasn't been a cloud in the sky all day. I was out driving around earlier. It was beautiful.
They calling offside there or what?
I'm not entirely sure. I think it was a foul, maybe a
look
foul.
Look at Brian and see if he raises his arm.
Once the ball gets back
and he does not, so it must have been a foul.
I wonder if it hit him.
It might have. In any case, East High intercepts the restart, and they start bringing it down. Hamilton on the near side dishes it off, and a great centering ball. Now Alvarez gets it for Northwest and punches it right to Coach Lawrence. And, of course, Coach Lawrence is a happy camper as the junior varsity squad finished their season 11-4.
That was amazing. They definitely had an amazing season.
They did. They just had a great year. And we congratulate the junior varsity squad. And, of course, that bodes well for next year.
Yes, it does.
So some of those kids are going to be playing varsity next year. Billy and Schilling fighting for it. East High still controlling it. Top of the penalty arc now. And they tried a lead pass in, and that was a good interception by Kaylin Heath. Over here to Para, near side. She can't get it forward, so she'll try and send it backward. And a little bit of holding going on there. No call. East High gets the quick throw in. And here come the Grizzlies bringing it back up. Ingrid trying to get around one. Does so. Gets it up here to Mueller. Kaylin Mueller. Watches it go out of play, and it will be a throw in for Northwest.
Oh.
Northwest Grizzlies substitution. Number 15, Reese Johnson. Johnson comes in for the Grizzlies. 9 minutes in, no score. Grizzlies will throw it in. Para throws it in to Marari Flores. And now Para comes up to try and get the ball back and almost did. East High has it, though. That's Feathersby sending it forward. And over on the near side to Hamilton again. Hamilton has Heath in front of her. The long shot goes wide. That'll be a goal kick. Goal kick Northwest. Substituting for the Grizzlies, number 9, Aaliyah Tercios. And back underway here. Throw in for East on the far side in front of the sellout crowd. Coming here to center. Good spin move. Here's a chance for East, and no, it's cleared out nicely by Tercios. Good job. Mueller sends it wide. Try to give and go. That didn't work. Tercios in the center circle. She sends one over here on the near side for Rodriguez. A-Rod, big ball forward for Mueller. And loose in front, falling on it, is Villarreal. She'll have a goalkeeper distribution and a good scoring chance that time for Northwest. Raylan Grant giving chase here. East High bringing it across the center line. Kaylin Heath. Hamilton has it taken away by Grant. Good job. Tercios with it. And Aaliyah sends one across the field in the direction of Reese Johnson, who's over there all in her own zip code. Raylan Grant, nice ball forward. Mueller has that one intercepted. And East High starts the march back, 4-on-4. That one is deflected and will be picked up by Kelting. Helena Kelting, the senior, in goal today for Northwest. This is her first varsity start in goal. And in fact, it is her first varsity start, or her first varsity minutes in goal.
Yeah. But, I mean, she has played in goal.
She's got a lot of it back in Germany.
Oh, yeah, she's got a lot of experience from back home. It's still
her first varsity minutes in the States. I'm sure she'll do fine.
I'm sure she'll do amazing.
And she'll need some help from her back line. There's a shot and a save by Kelting. Cleared out by the defense. Can I have where's the notebook at?
Right here. Yeah, I can't help with numbers today.
No, you can't do much. We've got a 7 for us.
And it looks like we might have a corner kick.
Substituting for East High, number 15, Vanley Gutierrez, and number 16, Rihanna Angel. Coming in for Northwest, number 7, Addison Porter. Porter will come in, and Kaylin Mueller will come out. And it is a corner kick for Northwest from the far side with the wind. And I'm sure that's Marari over there, ready to launch it. Good ball in the air, hits the side of the net, and it'll be a goal kick for East. Goal kick, East High. .26 remaining, first half, no score. The first goal in this game will be big.
Oh, it will be. It will be, because it truly was a good game last time, too.
Well, and for those of you who don't remember last time, East High scored first, and then the Grizzlies in the second half scored 2 into a hurricane-force wind to win it. That one goes out of bounds off of Tercio, so it'll be a throw-in for East High. And the throw comes in. With the ball is Flores. She loses it to Raylan Grant. Raylan sends it on the far side to Reese Johnson. Johnson sends one forward, nobody home. Overshot her target, and East High will come away with it. East High with it, out to center. Maya Alvarez defensively for Northwest. Hamilton gets around her and sends a great lead pass. Here's a one-on-one chance and a save by Kelting. And we have an East High player down. Yeah, she got right back up. I assume it was Hamilton's. Or the person she fed it to, probably.
Probably.
In any case, it'll be a restart for Northwest. They send it far on the far side to Reese Johnson. Johnson back to Grant. Grant forward now. And
Great
here's
lead.
a chance on the near side. A shot. Score!
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Was that Mariah?
That was Marari. That was Marari.
Northwest Grizzly goal. Goal scorer number 14, Marari Flores. Who fed her the ball? Why don't you ask?
Yeah, give me a one moment. Hey, Amaya, who got the assist? Aliciana.
Huh?
Aliciana. Yes.
The assist on the Northwest goal, number 18, Aliciana Rodriguez. Ingrid Parra set to come back in now. She evidently came out after the goal was scored for a moment.
No, she came out when Tercios came in.
Oh, that's right. I knew that. And Tercios just knocked it out of play. Be a throw in for East High. So the Grizzlies draw first blood.
Nice job keeping the ball in.
East High sends it up. Tercios gets a foot on it and blocks it again. That one goes out of play. It'll be a Northwest throw in. Substitution for the Grizzlies, number 8, Ingrid Para. Looks like who's going to throw it?
Heath. Heath is
I
throwing
think
it.
that's Heath down there.
Yes, it is.
Oh, there she is. Kaylin Heath will throw it in. She throws it down the line for Tercios. Too far. That one's going to end up here.
Well, pretty close.
I had a beat on it, by the way. I just want you to know that I was ready to make the save.
Yep, 12 and 20.
Substitutions for Northwest, number 12, Savannah Randall. Number 20, Kaylin Mueller.
Nice throw.
Good throw. It went right past Savannah. Unlucky. And a good job to get it back to the Grizzlies, but all for naught as Flores comes away with it and leaves one for Trinity Perry. On the near side. That's Flores again, watching it go out of play, and that will be a throw in for Northwest. 21 and a half to go in the first half. Grizzlies lead 1-0. That first goal in a playoff game, so important.
And I just got to keep playing like we have and deny those shots.
They're playing well.
They are playing very well.
Here's a lead pass again for Flores. Flores gets it into the center, and that gets chipped back, and Kelting back there to get it for Northwest. She'll have a goalkeeper distribution, and I'm sure that Helena feels a lot better playing with a lead.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, one of the comments she made to me, because she said that she practiced in goal yesterday, and if she was going to play in goal today.
Kelting came out. She was late coming out. Oh, off the crossbar. What a break for Northwest. I was just about to say that's probably going to cost her, and it almost did. Because she hesitated.
Yeah.
Do not hesitate.
Nope.
Make a decision. If it's wrong, it's wrong. But you got to go through with it.
But yeah,
because if you hesitate, it's automatically wrong.
Exactly. But she has a goal of having a clean sheet today. So
that's a good goal to have. So far, the post has helped her out. I noticed.
Yes.
She jumped up and kissed it while the ball was out here at center. I only know that because she's got white paint on her face. So, and she comes out and gets it again. She'll have a goalkeeper distribution.
Yep, and they're calling offsides. Offside.
Offside, East High. Free kick, Northwest.
Can we just work a shot next time, yeah? Just be a little more direct. You're good.
Out to center it comes. And Mueller. Oh, good lead pass for Porter. Porter centering one.
Ooh.
Oh, and it's taken away by East. That was too bad. Because that was a great pass and a great center. Nobody there takes the ball. Pardon me. Down the near side they come. And that one cleared back out to center by Northwest. And East High has a player calling for a sub already. So you shouldn't be doing that in the first half. Unless you need one, of course.
Well, yes.
Raylan Grant, and here comes the sub. Number 9. Trinity Perry will come back in, and she'll be joined by Aliciana Rodriguez. And by Amaya Alvarez. Alvarez and Rodriguez getting set to come in. This one goes all the way back to Villarreal. She'll have a goalkeeper distribution. really having a problem with my headset tonight. I'm just not getting any wind noise.
I know. That's actually, looking at the flags, it's pretty dead.
That one gets kicked out of play. We'll have substitutions.
I'm not going to complain.
Substitutions for East High, number 5, Eliza Angel. Number 9, Trinity Perry. Coming in for Northwest, number 11, Amaya Alvarez. Number 18, Elisiana Rodriguez. East High will throw it in deep in Grizzly territory. And Mueller intercepts it. Nice job stepping in front of that one. She'll bring it down in front of her own bench. Still fighting for it. That one gets kicked out of play, and it will belong to... Who'd they give it to?
The Grizzlies.
Give it to us. That's what I thought was right. And it comes to Savannah Randall. She gives it to Grant. Raylan Grant up to Mueller. Mueller, give and go to Grant. Nice job. Grant still with it. And she sends one up. Far side, forward went the wrong way, and in relation to the ball anyway. And East comes away with it. And East High trying to get a breakaway, and we have a whistle. And what are we going to have here? We're going to have a defensive or offensive foul?
Oh.
I don't think it was offside.
No.
No, they're calling the foul way back here in the center circle. I guess he waved off the advantage. That's probably a good move. There's a long one and headed away there by Schilling. Good job. Grant sends it wide. A collision over there on the far side. Both players get up. East High wins it. Back out here to the back line for the Blue Aces. Tercios intercepts the pass. She sends a long one forward for Rodriguez, and Rodriguez overran it. Good defensive play there by the East High fullback. Over here on the near side. East High bringing it forward.
And the crossbar again.
Another. I tell you what, we're living a charmed life back there.
And looks like they called a goal.
Did they call that a goal? It would appear so. The referee has moved forward. And I have no idea who took that shot.
I have no earthly idea either.
Who took that shot?
15.
Who is it?
15. Number 15.
15?
Yeah.
Vainly. Okay.
Vianelli.
Huh?
Vianelli is how she pronounced it.
Vianelli is how you pronounce that?
That's how she pronounced it.
Okay. East High ties it up on a ball that hit the crossbar and then bounced over the line by Vianelli Gutierrez. This one will go over for a goal kick. East High goal was scored by number 15, Vianelli Gutierrez. Hate running this thing myself because I don't stop it on the goal. 1903.
Yep, 14. We have 14 to
I
go.
13, I need 13:20. I got to turn it back on. They got about 40 seconds that we're off. Grizzlies moving it down. Here's a chance. And nice job by Villarreal to get it back out to center. Grizzlies still with it. Tercio sending it up the line. Savannah Randall tried a shot. It was blocked. Over here on the near side comes East High. Tercios gets it and does a nice good job of taking it away. Then her pass is intercepted. East High maintains possession. That one goes across the penalty area to the far side near the concession stand. Out of play to East High for a throw-in. Inside 13 to go, first half. Tied at 1. Grizzlies with possession, working it down. And then they're sending a long one that's going to roll out of play, and it will be a throw-in for the Blue Aces.
Grant and Ontiveros are preparing to come in. Yeah.
There's a long one that goes over everything. That'll be a goal kick. Goal kick Northwest. Substitutions for the Grizzlies. Number 10, Susanna Ontiveros. Number 15, Reese Johnson. And number 16, Raylan Grant. Grizzlies will have a goal kick here. No doubt Kaylin Heath will be the author of said kick. This one goes into the crowd. Be an East High throw-in. I don't like the giveaways in our own territory.
I don't
Just
either.
thought I'd mention that.
Nope, I'm not a fan either.
Grizzlies doing a good job getting it back. Heath over here to Savannah Randall. Randall with some space for the moment. Sends it up to Rodriguez. Rodriguez has it taken off her foot. Mueller gets it to Flores. Marari still with it. Dishes it off. And Grant sends it back up the far side to Reese Johnson. Marari still with it. Has two people draped all over her. Finally goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Northwest. If you just joined us because you didn't get the word about the time change, the game started at 5 today instead of 6 due to scheduling issues. And we have a foul called. Free kick coming. Montañez will take it for the Blue Aces. We're in the first half with 9.5 to go. Tied at 1. Winner plays Thursday, in all likelihood, at Washburn Rural. And the loser will go home. This one goes out of play, and it will be a throw-in for the Aces.
And looks like sub 14.
Was she the sub? Was she the sub?
Yes, she was the sub.
I had no idea she was a sub. Throw in for Northwest. Goes past Raylan Grant. East High controls it for the moment. Down the floor, Flores brings it. Good lead pass, shot, score.
That was a good effort.
Oh, come on. Give me your number. It's the gal with a ponytail. And as soon as she turns around, I'll tell you who it was. Number 9. East High goal scored by number 9, Trinity Perry. East High takes the lead.
It was number 8.
Number 8. Correction on the goal scorer, number 8, Lana Shaheen. They look same from this far away.
I was to say, when you said
they don't have big numbers on their back either. They got the smaller numbers.
Yeah. Well, and when you said put with a ponytail, that really
well,
narrowed
that's
it down.
the gal I was following. I still read the number wrong when she finally turned around. It all comes out the same. Grizzlies trail for the first time now, 2-1. There's one that bounces off of Shaheen. And, I look at Shaheen, I'm convinced that the girl that scored had blonde hair. I'm just saying. I think I was right. Doesn't matter. Throw in is intercepted, and then Alvarez gets it right back. There's a long one, but there's nobody down there. Had the right idea to send it long, but nobody was home. I got one whose number I can't see because her hair's in the way, and one who's that's Tercios coming in, and that looks like 18 over there.
Yeah.
That would be Mia Flores. Yeah, it is 18. 18 and 9. Free kick after the restart goes deep into Grizzly territory.
And there's a cross.
And cleared out nicely by the Grizzly defense. And that one goes out of play. It will be a throw in for East. Substitutions for East High. Number 18, Mia Flores, and number 7, Dalila Kazeda. Coming in for Northwest, number 9, Aaliyah Tercios. All right, we got our subs back underway.
Back out for another East High throw in.
Grizzlies just need to keep on doing what they were doing in the first 20 minutes, and that is get the ball down there and keep it down there a while. All of a sudden we're playing a little more defense than I would like.
Uh-huh.
It's hard to play that high pressure for 80 minutes. Here's one forward, and see we're going down there 1-on-3. Marari Flores has some speed. Gets past the defender, gets a shot off, and misses. Ball stays in play. Comes back out here, and coming down to get it is A-Rod. A-Rod chases it. It's still in bounds. She fights for it. Now they're going to call her for a foul, I bet you.
Yeah, it looks like they're
They
calling.
did.
Yep.
They called her for a foul. I figured that was coming. Unfortunate. Tercios intercepted it, but couldn't get it to anybody. And nice job. She came back and got it again. And out of play to Northwest. Oh, that ought to be our ball. That one is definitely not our ball. He quickly throws it in for a second time. And a long pass is headed by Kaylin Heath. Nobody's challenging on that, however. I think a challenge would have been warranted by somebody. This one gets popped forward. Ingrid Parra with it. And a long one. No problem for Kelting on that long shot off the foot of Hayde Flores. We have an 8.
Ball.
Is that a 6?
Yes. Foul called on East. Free kick.
Grizzlies fighting to get it down there, and it goes over the goal line for a what?
Looks like they're actually calling a foul on Northwest.
Oh, that's too bad. Subs will stay right where they are.
It was pretty close to, goal kick territory. It was a little bit further back than that, but,
That's all right. They're not going to score from there anyway.
No.
Grizzlies need to get the ball back. That one goes out of play, and it belongs to Northwest. And we're not going to sub. They've been standing there for 5 minutes, and Brian didn't see him. Come on. There we go. Substitutions for East High. Number 6, Shaylona Rawlings. And for Northwest, number 8, Ingrid Parra. Rawlings and Parra come back in. As we approach 2 minutes remaining in the first half, Grizzlies trail 2-1. Wouldn't be the first time we've trailed this year.
Nope.
And come back to win against this team. I'd like to say that second goal that bounced off the crossbar and then bounced over the line was unfortunate, but it was fortunate that it hit the crossbar in the first place. So
yeah.
I'm not going to be critical of that. There's one that goes over the goal line. That should be a goal kick, and it is. Goal kick, East High. He sends it wide into the shade of the big tree, where it'll be a throw-in for the blue shirts. Very short. I think she lost the handle on that one. Kaylin Heath has moved way up, and down she goes, and that'll be a free kick for Northwest. 45 to go, plenty of time. Heath is going to take it.
And they stopped her because
they're killing time trying to run the clock out.
Yes, they are.
That's kind of obvious. There's one that goes over everything, and it'll be a goal kick for East. Goal kick, East High. And they may not even get this off with only 15 seconds to go, and the ball somewhere down around Arc City.
Yeah, right now they're doing whatever they can to kill that time.
Told you.
Yep.
Halftime score, East High 2 and Northwest 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the concession stand will be open throughout halftime for your convenience. Plenty of snacks and cold drinks over there. The concession stand is located in the building just north of the main entry gate to the stadium. And for those of you at home who may have figured out that we've been bringing this to you relatively commercial-free, we are going to take a break here and let a few of our sponsors identify themselves, and we ask you to thank them, of course, for their patronage as well when you get the opportunity. to do so. Please patronize our sponsors and let them know how. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly Soccer.
Friendly is finding a better rate, an instant debit card, scholarships and teacher grants for projects, loans specifically for teachers and healthcare professionals, being the #1 auto lender for a reason, more than $400,000 in community partnerships. Credit Union of America. Welcome to Friendly. Learn more at cuofamerica.com.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
This property and it's sold right.
Shall we book it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mel Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big Ford of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition. Mel Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
to redefine yourself,
to improve yourself,
to challenge yourself,
to realize there's more in you
than you ever knew
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools,
the best training,
the best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
Grizzly Soccer Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates. I'm the voice you hear on our sponsor announcements. My wife is an alum of Northwest, and this is my 6th season as your announcer. I was a longtime radio personality in Wichita, and now do full-time voice acting. You can use my voice for your business, like product or training videos, telephone systems, radio or TV spots, and audiobooks. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com.
Welcome back to Northwest High. We're at halftime, and the Grizzlies trail the Blue Aces 2-1 at half. Grizzlies actually scored first in this contest. About 10 minutes in or so, they got, which was a pretty darn good goal, actually. East High, of course, followed right back a few minutes later. Got one, and then to tie it up, and then the go-ahead goal bounded off the crossbar, took a funny pop, and actually bounced over the goal line before it bounded out. And it was called a goal, correctly so, by the assistant referee. So it makes the score going in here at halftime 2-1 for East High. They'll change ends. Grizzlies will play into the wind in the second half. The wind is only blowing about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Really a beautiful day here in Wichita. The current temperature is the high for the day. It's 79 degrees. Light wind. There's not a cloud in the sky. It is supposed to rain tonight, but that's going to happen long after we're done here. So it's just going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous day here in Wichita. We're going to go ahead and take one more quick timeout. This will be a 60-second timeout. We're from the good people at the Kansas State High School Activities Association, for whom I have tremendous gratitude in allowing us to have the rights to broadcast tonight's game live to you. Happy to do that. Special thanks to Bill Faflick and to Jeremy Holiday up in Topeka for all of their help. We're going to be back in 60 seconds. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly Soccer.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare young people in Kansas for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the...
Back at Bobby Bribiesca Family Stadium. Pardon me. As halftime winds down here, Grizzlies trailing 2-1. I want to thank April Isbell, who's on injured reserve for a concussion issue, for bringing up a beverage to quench our thirst. It may be 79 degrees where they're sitting, but it's about 90 up here. It's hotter up here.
It feels like it, for sure.
It feels like 90 up here. Up in the crow's nest, we do get a little bit of breeze, but we're getting the blast of the direct sun. And fortunately, I have sunscreened myself into oblivion. So I won't be getting the burn, I don't think.
Well,
unless my face gets it. I didn't put any on my face.
Oh, then your face will probably get it, if anything.
Yeah, probably so. My head would get it, but I'm wearing a chapeau. So I don't have to worry about that. All righty, we're stalling here. We got a minute to go. We'll tell you real simple. It's win or go home. The winner of this game will play in Topeka on Thursday, and the loser of this game will call it a year. And I, for one, would not mind another bus ride.
I wouldn't mind a bus ride either. I mean, but, you know, even if this is the end of the road for the Grizzlies, if, you know, we still have a whole another 40 minutes to go, they have played a great year.
They've had a great year.
I mean, with injuries.
The program has had a great year,
yes.
too.
With all the injuries that we've had throughout the season, they've done
especially the last 2 weeks. Oh, my goodness.
With, you
when
know,
all of your goalkeepers are out with concussions.
Yeah, that's never a good thing.
Yeah.
You know, they've done an amazing job, you know, in spite of that.
Yeah. And, you know, Liliana's concussion, I don't know if we very well described it to you because we really didn't know. The ball hit the crossbar and then bounced straight down. This was a long shot, too. It was a long shot. Hits the crossbar, bounced straight down, and hit the soft spot on the top of her head.
Yep.
The only place you don't want a soccer ball to make contact with your head is where it hit. So, what happened to the scoreboard?
I don't know.
I think it's an operator problem.
Yeah, probably.
Well, he took away our goal.
No. We need that goal back.
All he had to do was push one button. Half. Yes. And it would automatically advance to second half. And how he's resetting the whole, he's got the whole thing totally discombobulated. I didn't have any problem running it when I set it up. And you hear the Grizzlies in the background getting ready to take the field. The Grizzlies will play from left to right here in the second half. In the second half, East High will defend the north goal. In goal for the Blue Aces, number 00, Jocelyn Villarreal. And in goal for the Grizzlies, number 23, Helena Kelting. You know what? I shouldn't have drinking the Gatorade.
Is it making it worse?
I think it's making it worse.
Oh.
I think I'll go back to Wawa.
It's usually what I stick with.
All righty, we're ready to go here in the second half. East High will kick it off. Grizzlies again playing from left to right. Down by a goal. They need 2.
And looks like they're having a little bit of an issue with the scoreboard.
Oh, come on, David. Well, they may go without a scoreboard. David, get the instructions out and follow them. And he's got the time up. The score I really don't care about. Everybody knows the score. And only one of the scoreboards is working. That's part of the problem. David, sometimes you have to leave well enough alone.
40 minutes.
Just put the 40 minutes up and let it run, David. These kids have somewhere to go.
Yeah.
Just run it.
Just run it then.
We don't need the score. And now he's got a 3-1.
Okay, see, yeah, no, we're not down by 2. We're only down by 1.
He does
it. I would say most everybody knows what.
There we go.
There we go.
We don't have a half up there, but we both know it's half number 2.
All right, and looks like we are on our way.
All righty, we are underway here in half number 2 after that rain delay.
And now it's counting up.
Grizzlies working the ball down the floor. Over here on the near side, wide open here is Para, and Para sends one through the penalty area and out for a goal kick.
That's okay. It's a good start to the half.
Goal kick East. I agree. Great start for Northwest to take the ball down all the way down to the house. And the clock is still not working correctly.
Yeah,
because it's counting up.
It's counting up.
I wonder if David can't see the clock that is working or the scoreboard that is working. So The referees will end up keeping this on the field. I know the problem. Art Shook is down there. That's the problem. He's down there barking instructions. East High working the ball down now toward northwest end of the floor. That one goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Blue Aces. That one goes into Villarreal, or rather to Kelting, excuse me.
Wrong side.
Nice punt, headed forward by Flores, and East High gets it, sends it back into Grizzly territory. And here come the Blue Aces, 5-on-5. Headed to the side, wide open, there's a shot, and that goes over the top. That'll be a goal kick. Goal kick Northwest.
And now he's going to be testing our math skills since it's counting
I'm
up.
not going to be testing my math skills. Our clock is working correctly. I'm going to use it.
Okay, so it's going to test my math skills right now.
The scoreboard clock, ladies and gentlemen, is actually counting upward. It says 43 minutes, 15 seconds, and counting upward. So somebody from FIFA must be in the building. I have never liked the way FIFA keeps time.
Oh, it makes me nuts.
I've never liked it. I think it's silly. What's really silly, in my opinion, is stoppage time. I think stoppage time is the stupidest thing there is. There's a shot, goes over the top, and it'll be a goal kick. Goal kick Northwest. And if I've insulted any of you at home who are soccer purists, I'm sorry, but their soccer stoppage time is totally unnecessary. You know, clocks do turn on and off during the game. That does work. And they can count down. They don't have to count up. They can count down. And when they reach 0, everybody stops and goes and gets a drink and some orange slices. Well, I've got my name in for a World Cup game next time.
There you go.
Down in Dallas.
Do ya?
I want to go to Dallas and watch them play. I really wanted to go to Austin and watch them play in Austin. Austin has a new stadium, and I've not seen it before. And I'd love to see that. And Austin has an MLS team, and I'd love to watch them play, but they're never in town when we're down there.
Well,
so.
Of course. That's the way it works.
Yeah. I also want to, this is also on my bucket list. Austin has one of only 6 Formula One tracks in the country.
Ooh.
And I've been on it.
Okay.
I've literally ridden the course. Atta girl. Elena belts it back out here to center. Nice boot, too, into the wind. Anyway, NASCAR goes down and races a race on that circuit. It's called Circuit of the Americas. And my wife is a huge NASCAR fan.
Okay.
I like it, too, but I prefer open wheel. But even so, I would love to go see a race there. So, someday when I want to mortgage my house.
Yep.
What are we doing here?
They're killing time.
We're waiting. Yeah, we're killing time is what we're doing.
And that's
forcing us to run. I think that's silly.
Yeah, and I have my opinions.
And I
keep
think
it by myself.
Quite frankly, I think that can be called carding for delay of game.
Yeah, I would agree.
That could be a delay.
I'm sorry. That is very unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, I think it is. I agree. No question.
Especially waiting that long.
Yeah. Ingrid Parra fighting for the ball after it was thrown in, gets it to Raylan Grant, and back to Lillian Schilling. Schilling sends it up to Mueller. Mueller being fought off the ball. She gets back to it. A-Rod sends one through. That is going to be offside, and that's a good call because she sure was.
Yeah, she was.
Offside Northwest, free kick East. I can see that from here. From our terrible angle.
Yeah.
East High with it, working it down from north to south. With the win, there's a centering pass. Schilling tried to get ahead on it, unable to do so. There's a shot blocked by the defense. Ball bounding around now in the penalty area. And finally cleared out forward. A-Rod with it on the far side. Has that one chipped. Stays in. Sends it forward. Nobody home.
It looks like
I guess they're calling a foul on A-Rod? Or did it go out? I didn't think it went out.
Well, it looks like
and our view over there is so good from here.
It is a fantastic view. Cross.
Into the penalty area, rejected. Sent back out towards center. East High gets it back again. Grizzlies fighting to get it back. And I love the fight in the Grizzlies. I really do. This is looking good.
Too.
Para sends it now to Mueller. Kaylin Mueller up to A-Rod. A-Rod tried to get it forward for Flores, and that didn't work. East High comes away with it. It's all right. Keep doing that. That'll work eventually. Kaylin Heath sends it up the far side. Nobody home to get it.
Yep, and they're calling Marari offside for coming back onside from an offside position.
Offside Northwest. In the air and out of play. It'll be a throw in for Northwest. Northwest substitutions. Number 7, Addison Porter. Number 15, Reese Johnson. And they will replace Savannah Randall and Raylan Grant, who are making their way to the bench for a breather. 10 minutes gone here in the second half. Note my tremendous math skills.
Oh, well, yes.
And against our upward running clock. And Grizzlies still trail 2-1. Helena will punt it. Another nice boot.
She definitely has a good boot.
Grizzlies have it. And work it down into East High territory. 14-16.
A center. Oh, and offside yet again. Dang it.
Offside Northwest, free kick East. Well, now they send another one up. Grizzlies working it down. Back and forth. Nobody seems to want to control it here. And finally the Aces come away with it. There's a good through ball and too far, and Kelting is there.
Nice job, Lena.
And she boots another one out to center. Grizzlies have it for the moment. A-Rod fighting for it, loses it. And there's a long one that'll go over everything for a goal kick. Goal kick, East High. Northwest, excuse me. Substituting for East High, number 10, Sloan Featherby. Number 14, Marlon Landeros Bellin. And number 16, Rihanna Angel. Please tell my brain that we changed ends at halftime, will you? Jiminy Christmas.
It's not. It is something new. We haven't done it all season.
Yeah, I've only been doing this for 20 years. Actually, 30, now that I think about it. If I count the reffing.
That's a whole different ball game, though.
I know. Out of play to Northwest. Back when I first started reffing, they took advancement in grades a lot more seriously, or there was a lot more interest in it, I think, than there is now. Now most people don't care. At least that's the impression I have.
Yep, and now
Substitution for East High, number 20, Alina Lahune. And coming in for Northwest, number 9, Aaliyah Tercios. Gosh darn it. Grizzlies restart it. Schilling sends it up here to Tercios. And Aaliyah can't control it. East High comes away with it. Not a good place to have a turnover in your own end. And she gets it right back. Good job. Sends it up here to A-Rod. To Mirari Flores. She gets behind the defender, and a great lead pass over there.
Fantastic.
A sliding tackle misses. Ball, does it go out or stay in? It stayed in. And East High came away with it. East coming down 1-on-4. That's Flores with the ball for East High. Now she passes it over on the near side to Lahune, who just came in. There's a long shot, and that's going to go over the goal line, and it will be a goal kick. Goal kick, Northwest. Just inside 26 remaining in the second half. Grizzlies still trail 2-1. No scoring in this half yet. Been a lot of good soccer being played, though.
Yeah, it has definitely been a good game.
Oh, for crying out loud, Kevin. There you go.
Over on the far side.
into the shade of the crowd, and it goes.
And it looks like he's going to call a foul.
Did he call a foul or a throw-in? Looks like a foul. You're right. I didn't see it, therefore it did not happen. Just thought I'd point that out. Out of play to Northwest for the throw-in. Why did we not sub?
I don't know.
Come on, Brian. They've both been standing there. I'm ready. What else do we need? East High working it down. Bringing it up is Quesada.
And
There's
offside.
An offside call.
Yep.
Offside, East High. Free kick, Northwest. Been a lot of offsides called in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Heath will take the free kick and rips one out to center where it'll land on the foot of Flores. Up on the near side now to Tercios. Tercios trying to get behind the defender, unable to do so. East High wins it back. Oh my gosh, East High brought up a line. There's a 9, an 8, and
now they'll sub.
15 and a 1. Substitutions for East High. Number 1, Lillian Sun. Number 6, Shalona Rawlings. Number 8, Lana Shaheen. Number 9, Trinity Perry. Number 15, Vianelli Gutierrez. Coming in for Northwest, number 8, Ingrid Para. All righty. East High got their line change done, and Grizzlies are going to kick this one out of play, and it'll be a throw-in for East High. Clock running, approaching 20 minutes remaining in the game, or in regulation, I should say. The regular season overtime rules do apply, except there has to be a winner today. So if they play the overtimes and it's still tied, they'll go to PKs. And that one goes, is that a goal kick?
That it was a goal kick.
All righty. Goal kick, Northwest. On the far side, Grizzlies trying to work it down, intercepted again by East and sent back into Northwest territory. Over here on the near side. This one goes through everybody, and Tercios giving chase over there. Ball's still loose, and that goes out of play. That'll be a throw-in for Northwest. Northwest substitution number 12, Savannah Randall. Savannah Randall comes in for Ontiveros, and Tercios goes back to Susanna's spot. Susanna's still fighting with her bad back. Did indicate before the game her back was not doing well, so they're giving her plenty of rest. I would expect that when Northwest season ends, here's a good through ball, but Kelting's going to win the race.
Well, and they were called offside.
That surprised me. Offside, East High. I don't know how that could be, but 16 and 22.
Good outside pass, getting ready for a cross.
Here we go.
Cross.
Oh, get the shot off. Score!
Yes.
Tell me who it was.
Hold on, because I'm blinded halfway.
They did count it, right?
Yes. April, who was that?
Northwest Grizzly goal.
Who was it? Okay.
Was it?
Aliciana scored with Savannah assist.
Goal scorer number 18, Aliciana Rodriguez. The assist on the goal. Who was it?
Savannah Randall.
Oh. Assist on the goal, number 12, Savannah Randall.
And
we are tied at 2. You can tell there's only 2 of us up here. We don't have a producer or an engineer to run the board. Now I got a real problem here. I got to do math. There will be 17 minutes to go. So I need 48 seconds, 38 seconds.
I told you were going to get your math skills tested.
I'm getting my math out. Well, I wasn't expecting to have to stop the clock much. Throw in for Northwest. All right, we should be back at it. And they got subs coming in, number 10 and a 13. And come on, turn your back to me. A little more, 14. Grizzlies bringing it down again. One thing we don't want tonight is overtime.
And Grizzly throw in.
Nice header to intercept it. And East High comes away with it.
Grant steals it away.
Aces will bring it down.
Great ball to the outside.
That's an 11. 10, 13, and 11. And now, you got the trickle-down effect on substitutions. They're coming up here one at a time and just ruining my order. And I can't see their backs. I don't know if that's 4 or 14 down there.
Grizzlies still fighting to get that ball.
4. There we go. East High bringing it down.
But called offside.
Break for Northwest. Offside East High, free kick Northwest.
That one, I mean, just with what little I saw, it looked like she was offside.
Oh, I'm sure she was. Yeah, we got that. Savannah Randall with a chance. Takes the shot, blocked by the defender. Out of play it goes. It's a throw in for Northwest. Hamilton throw it in deep. It'll be Savannah throwing it in herself. Savannah going to play her college soccer. That goes out of play. That'll belong to East High. Substitutions for East High. Number 4, Amaya Hamilton. Number 10, Sloan Featherby. Number 11, Desiree Cuellar. And number 13, Hayde Flores. Clock running, 13:30 to go in regulation. Tied at 2. Grizzlies got it down there. They need to keep it down there.
Yeah, we hopefully try to squeeze another goal out while we're down there. But
that would be nice. Flores getting back, ready to come in for Northwest along with Rodriguez.
And went out for an East High throw-in.
East High centering one. At center. East High with it, sending it back in. That one cleared out very nicely by Tercios, but nobody there, and it's going to go out of play, and it will be a throw-in. Substitution for East, number 8, Lana Shaheen, coming in for Northwest. Number 14, Marori Flores. And number 18, Aliciana Rodriguez. Ooh, boy.
Good block, good block.
Good block indeed.
And
that's
Grizzly throwing.
That's Kara Lopez. When did she get in there when I wasn't paying attention?
Yeah, probably.
Probably when the goal was scored.
Yeah, I have probably so.
Because I never saw her line up. But she's in there, number 6.
Great cross.
Good ball and a nice job by Villarreal to corral that one for the Blue Aces. Out to center it comes. Kaylin Heath will send this one back to Celtic. And Helena's going to chip that one right toward us.
I don't need a ball right now, sweetheart.
Oh, not a problem. I was there for the save again. I have more saves tonight than any of our goalies on staff. Good job. They're Raylan Grant.
Raylan Grant.
Oh, she overled herself. Oh, she had a breakaway and then lost it when she overled on the pass. But I do like the play.
That was a great idea.
Alvarez pops one up. And it'll be a throw in for Northwest. No, I didn't know we were subbing.
Yep. Lillian Schilling.
Where'd my mic go? Oh. Substitution for Northwest, number 21, Lillian Schilling. Kaylin Heath comes out. She's played the entire game.
She has done an amazing job, too.
She's got to be tired.
There's a foul on East, a free kick for Northwest. And you know, I would consider a decent opportunity to put it in the goal.
Tercios is going to get the chance. He's tied with a 3-man wall. Up in the air, it's going to go wide left, and the Grizzlies can't get to it. And it goes through for a goal kick. Goal kick, East High. 19:30 to go. Excuse me, 9:30 to go. There goes my math.
Give
me an F in math.
Told you your math skills were going to be tested.
Well,
Yeah.
I got busted. I don't know why. For some reason, I was subtracting from 90, and I don't know idea why. There's a shot and a score.
Oh.
East High gets the goal. Now watch who that is so I can.
Looks like number 9.
That's who I thought it was last time.
I mean, that's who everybody's high-fiving and hugging.
Is it 9 or 10?
9.
9. East High goal scored by number 9, Trinity Perry. And East High takes the lead again. Grizzlies have 9 minutes to get this thing back tied up.
Oh, great opportunity.
A-Rod. Oh, she couldn't get the ball back. Had the right idea. There was an open spot there. She could have dumped it for herself.
Oh,
here's a breakaway now for East on the near side. That's Hamilton. And she sends a long one down. That's going to go out of play. That'll be a goal kick. Goal kick, Northwest. Substituting for Northwest, number 17, Kaylin Heath. Number 20, Kaylin Mueller. The Kaylin sisters, not related, come in for Northwest. Heath will go back and take the goal kick. And down
nice
it comes.
Ball.
A-Rod. Good job heading it forward. Out of play to Northwest on the far side in front of the grandstand. Back forward comes East. Grizzlies get it. Now trying to get something started. That's Raylan Grant. Good job handling that ball. She sends it wide.
Ingrid. Just intercepted.
Mueller has it. Dishes it back to Grant. Grant sends one through for A-Rod. Can she get to it first? And the answer is no. East High beats him there. Tercios tried to toe poke it away, couldn't do so. Hamilton sends one forward. Centering pass is blocked by Mueller, and East High comes back away with it. Oh, that's a 19. East High bringing it down the near side. There's a centering pass and cleared out.
Another shot.
Another shot, easy save for Kelting. She'll bring it out and have a goalkeeper distribution.
Beautiful punt.
Ball's going to go out of play. And
nope, they called a foul on East.
I did not see that. 14.
Yep, 5 minutes to go in the game, and let's go Grizzlies. Come on, let's tie it back up.
Grizzlies have plenty of time, but they need to not use it all.
Great ball in.
Come on, get there.
Oh.
Villarreal corrals it for the Blue Aces.
Murray was right there, but she just not quite. It's a great opportunity.
East High bringing it down the near side. Now they center one, give and go. That's going to go out of play and will be a throw in for Northwest. Substitutions for East High. Number 14, Marlon Landeros-Ballin. Number 16, Rihanna Angel. Number 19, Ashley Montañez. Coming in for Northwest, number 12, Savannah Randall. All righty, the subs are in. We're down to about 4 minutes. Time's ticking away for Northwest. Randall, good job to get it back, and a great pass to A-Rod. She couldn't control it. East High back defensively. And East in a position where, should they elect to do so, they could really pack it in on defense since they're playing with a lead.
Well, right now, looks like kind of they are.
Northwest throws it in. East High intercepts it. Here they come. They send one forward on the far side. Good tackle by Kaylin Heath. Ball goes out of play. They're going to give it to Northwest for a throw-in. East High gets it back, sends it into the penalty area where it's cleared out to center. Raylan Grant has it. Come on, Raylan. Sends one forward for Marari. Now it's a foot race. Marari wins it. Into the penalty area she goes. She's pushed off the ball. 2 players there. She's still got it. Shot and a save by Villarreal.
But they're calling a goal kick.
And they're calling a goal kick. I don't know why.
I don't understand that.
But it is.
I could have missed that. It could have gone off the.
I would have missed it too because I didn't.
It could have gone off the post.
I thought she made the save myself. But it is a goal kick for East. Kaylin Heath sends it forward. Raylan Grant was there, couldn't control it. East High comes away with it. Grizzlies trying to apply pressure. Savannah Randall on Hamilton. Hamilton dishes it off to Featherby. Now Featherby putting it into the middle of the field, and there's a long pass forward. Kelting will get that one. 2 minutes to go.
Send it.
Good punt, far side. Maybe too good. Did it stay in? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're giving it to East for a throw-in.
It must have gone out before.
Must have gone out. It was close. East High with it, throwing it in, now driving forward. Raylan Grant is working hard. And they call the foul. It's a free kick for Northwest. Kaylin Heath sends one forward. We're going to miss that play next year. Out of play to East.
Minutes to go.
1 minute remaining in the second period. Grizzlies need a goal to force overtime.
No, yep, they're going to hold on to it as long as they can.
Well, you know they are. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if they send it back to Villarreal.
Yeah, to me that would be the smart thing, but just to kill the time.
Yeah. Out of play to Northwest. 30 seconds to go. And East High gets it again. I may have just written our epitaph there. Kaylin Heath going after it. And
it's still in. Nice job.
Only 4 seconds to go. East High is going to win it.
Yep. Unfortunate.
Final score of this regional semifinal, East High 3 and Northwest 2. By virtue of their win this evening, the Blue Aces will play either Washburn Rural or Hayesville Campus on Thursday in the regional final. We congratulate the Blue Aces on their win tonight and wish them the best of luck as they continue in the 6A state playoffs. To all of you who attended tonight, we thank you for coming to support your respective teams. We ask you to please drive home safely and have a pleasant evening. And for us, that's a wrap until August. Grizzlies fall 3-2 to East High in a well-played game, I thought, by both teams.
It was a well-played game. I am very sad for the Grizzlies, but it is what it is.
I guess I'm going to take my wife out to dinner Thursday since I'm not going out of town.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to work, huh?
I guess you'll have to go to work, yeah. I hope they don't realize that in the office here. They might ask me to sub Thursday. I have myself off because I was going to be out of town with the team. I didn't want to book myself, so who knows? Maybe I will sub Thursday. In any case, to all of you folks, we thank you for your patronage. We thank you for watching us all year. We want to thank all of the sponsors who have brought you Grizzly soccer all year. We couldn't do it without them. This equipment up here costs a little bit of money, and they help defray all those costs, and we sure are grateful to them for all their efforts. If you get an opportunity, please patronize our advertisers and tell them thank you. Last thought, you got the last word.
Great season. Ends on a sad note, but they all have to at some point.
Grizzlies finished 9-8 on the season. East High improves to 9-7-1 as they, in all likelihood, will travel to Topeka on Thursday to take on the Junior Blues.
And best of luck to the Aces, because we know what that's like.
Yep, been there, done that. So that's a wrap. Until August, our next scheduled game, I don't have my calendar in front of me, but our next scheduled game will be the second Friday of August. That will be the boys' alumni game, and we do plan on bringing that to you. Stay tuned to NWHS Grizz for all the details on the upcoming boys' season. And the boys have a new head coach next year. Andrew Silva will be taking over the program on the boys' side. For Ashley Isbell, I'm Kevin Arkin saying thanks for joining us. Have a pleasant evening. We'll see you next time.